guy, I'm predicting 10 minutes late. He says, bang on time is what I am. No, Chili. I was exactly at 5:35. Not 1 minute late. Amber's here, Chili's here, Brian's here, Pinnell's here. The other Pinnell's here, Chris is here. Right on. We got some peeps. Jake doing the... All right, yeah. I was not 36. It was 35. My phone is right. Or what? Really? Mosquito season already? Oh, how is everybody's doing? Ken's here. Everybody good? Everybody cool? Everybody smooth? I have a messy shop again, but it's for a good reason, which I will show you. I've gotten a little bit more work done on the guitar this past week. Not a ton, but there's a few changes that I'll show you. And, well, let's just get it out of the way. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I added a new planer to the shop. The old one is going to get sold off for cheap because it doesn't owe me anything, but it was time to upgrade, and so I chose today to upgrade. And I went with the Rikon segmented head 13-inch benchtop jointer as my upgrade. Yeah. So I was firing some wood through it just to like see. And oh man, I'll show you here. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. But I grabbed down a piece of like relatively figured maple and just fired it through. And there's shavings on it. But like, yeah, it's maybe not showing up as well as it could. Oh, if I catch the light a little bit. It's like almost finished quality coming right out of the planer. And this is like some wavy figured wood. I can confirm it is a piece of wood. Yes. It's a flamey maple, and I fired it through just to have a test, and I turned it both ways to see if it would, and it was, yeah. It was a good investment. So, that's what I did today. And I did some more sanding on the guitar. I tallied up the votes on the pen blanks. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Having a good day, having a good week. Having a beer. See how it does on end grain. Yeah, sure. The fourth one from the right. Yes. The order of operations for this evening, according to the voting, is Maple and Kaya, Bubinga, Purple Heart, Spalted Maple. Is how the vote came down. I don't know how many we're going to do. We'll see how I feel once I'm over there. I've got, if you remember last week, we had the cracks issue. So I've got some black dyed epoxy in those cracks, hopefully mostly down into those cracks. And next week during the Hangout Q&A show, we might just finish that bowl off before we start. I don't know. Lots of lag tonight? Well, I can't do anything about that. I don't think it's on my end. Hope not, anyway. What did I dye it with? I dyed it with dollar store powdered fabric dye. It's like a... Here. Let's just show you that, too. Went to the dollar store looking for something to dye it with, thinking I was going to get some cheap makeup or some like watercolor paint things that I could crush up. And I found this powdered dye, Tintex. And it is a fabric wood arts and crafts multi-purpose powdered dye that I just added to the West Systems epoxy. It didn't fully dissolve, so there's a little bit of grittiness in it. But hopefully it wasn't enough grittiness to keep it from sinking down into the... I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Want to make a burl and resin gear shift for your truck? That'd be cool. Is that the same dye you used, Pinel? All right, so let's just relax for a couple minutes. I was sweeping up planer shavings. You do use the same makeup. You watch it, other Pinel. He's not going to give you your fancy lawnmower raking trailer back if you keep that up. He's going to keep it. I got a new shirt. Check out my new shirt. Great guitar build off. Contestant or competitor or something. I don't know what it says. What does it say? Is Pinel going to buy my old thicknesser? No, Pinel has a DeWalt 735. Which is the planer that was on my upgrade list for like 2 years. But then when it came time to actually pull the trigger and upgrade, the helical head Rikon 13-inch planer was $50 more than the straight knife DeWalt planer, and available not on a 6-month wait list. So yeah, I was long planning to go with the 735, but had to change a toilet today. Nice. Had the bathrooms redone. Last time, the one and only time, in fact, that I've replaced a toilet. Turns out I'm super strong. And when I was doing the bolts to attach it to the floor, because I'm so super strong, I cracked the entire bottom of the toilet because I'm super strong when I was putting the bolts on. So I had to go get a new toilet. Simple choice. Yeah, I mean, it's a little, in a way, it's a little disappointing because I've been waiting for 2 years to upgrade to the 735. And then I didn't upgrade to the 735. So in a way, it's, but so far I'm happy with my choice. And once I sell the Mastercraft and get it out of here and then build a rolling cart for this guy, yeah, I think based on based on my decision matrix, I think it was the best choice. He didn't bolt it to the floor. He just sealed it with silicone and covered it. That's not great. Maybe because he was also super strong and didn't want to crack the toilet when he was wrenching it down. Maybe not. Yeah, you gotta bolt the toilet to the floor. Oh, that's funny. I am very much looking forward to finishing off this bowl. I was looking at it again after I was filling the. Also, I tried to let it cure, resting like this so that it could get down in there. But then the cracks were in different places, so I had to sort of shimmy it around while it was curing. And I don't know, maybe. But this bowl is gonna be hot. I got flamed myrtle. I'm very much looking forward to finishing this bowl. Made a flip top cart for the 735 and a rigid spindle. Yeah, I've got the rigid spindle belt sander thing. Maybe I could flip cart. Ooh. Is that Brad's plan? From Fix This, Build That, or whatever? Basically like Brad's from Fix This, Build That. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe I'll flip cart it. I don't know. Is it a hard, complicated build? Because I don't like hard, complicated builds. I also don't really want to buy plywood right now. Man, this is crazy. I could use solid Douglas fir and probably do it at half the cost. Brad from DIY Builds is Canadian? I don't know that I know DIY Builds. Oh, that's true. Chris has a good point. I am probably too strong for a flip cart. I'll flip the whole cart over when I'm spinning it because of how strong I am. Paul has a flip cart too. Maybe flip cart's the way to go. That would open up some space. But I was thinking I could put a cabinet under, make a rolling cart for the planer with a cabinet under it that I could put some stuff into. So it's not like it would be wasted space. I'm gonna think on that. Thanks for reminding me that flip carts are a thing. But I think extra storage space underneath might be more valuable than the extra surface space that would be available if I put the spindle sander. That's tough. I don't know. It would save space on surfaces, but not necessarily for storage. My door's opening. What up, buddy?
Hi.
Mr. Sven's back.
Hello?
Hey.
I think what I have to show you can wait.
Okay.
How long do you think I'll wait?
These shows sometimes go a couple hours, buddy. What do you got? What are you showing?
This stuff.
What is this stuff? Oh, those little Wendy's discs? Is that what those? Yeah, sweet. Is it a game?
It's not a game. It's I just have a lot of them.
So they're just collectible discs?
Yeah, they're collectibles.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I'll check them out after. That's cool, though. People saying hi.
I heard that just as I was about to close the door.
Chris Pinnell says he's calling you the Svenmeister. Is that okay?
Okay.
Can you be the Svenmeister?
People that are on your stream can call me whatever you want, as long as it's not to my face.
Okay. You can call him whatever you want as long as it's not to his face. That's awesome. Okay, close the door, please.
All right.
You're all the way. He didn't latch it. He doesn't look Canadian. Well, he looks like I did when I was 10. It's funny, you look at like my old kid pictures, it's basically like, well, that's Sven. That's okay. What did I miss? Space Saver. Yeah, okay. Poor kid. Yeah, it's unfortunate because he's probably going to end up looking like me eventually, like as an adult. It's okay. He'll be all right. Yeah, okay. So maybe flip top cart, but probably cabinet underneath. I think. Because I don't need the extra surface space, really. I do need extra storage space. I'm going to think on it, though. Okay, so what do we got? We got Maple Kaya, Bubinga, Purple Heart, Spalted Maple. In that order. Nobody voted for Cherry or straight African Mahogany. We got a couple of votes for Walnut and a couple of votes for Nara, so I'll leave those ones out just in case we get to them or we screw these up. I also have, I realized when I went to go grab my box of hardware that I actually already had some blanks. So I also have like a couple extra Bubingas and some like flamey maples that I could like play with dye and stuff on. I don't know. We'll go with these. We'll start with these ones, and then we'll go from there. Consider putting planer on top of my flip top drawer and leaving the rigid sander. Use both tools without flipping anything. Wait a minute. Planer on the top. Oh, I get you. Okay, so it would just be basically twice as, yeah, okay. Cherry and Mahogany are lame pens? You're a lame pen. Don't talk that way about Cherry and Mahogany. What'd they do to you? But unfortunately for right now, it has to live on my workbench. So I got to get this other thing sold and get this cabinet made. So cabinet making is going to have to take precedence over the other couple of projects that I had on the list. But it is what it is. Let us maple and African mahogany. All right. Got my wall-mounted planer. This is an idea. Just run everything through sideways. Yeah. Probably the first guy on YouTube to wall-mount a planer. I get millions of views and make all of the monies from millions of views on YouTube. Imagine the video title and the thumbnail. Hey, Beckham's here. What up, Beckham? Hey, if anybody sees Tony Lopez, let him know that we're doing pens, because he's been bugging me for more pens for the last little while. He probably knows because it's in the title. All right. Here we go. Pen making day. Oh, don't lose little bushing thing. Is that drawer open? Oh, because I was getting, I got the fabric dye stuff out of it. Okay, here we go. 5 wall-mounted planer mistakes everybody makes. That's funny. There we go. Maple and Kaya This is actually sort of the sister. This is going to be the sister pen to the one that I made Megan, that I think was for Ken's birthday. I don't remember. I think that might be right. It's going to end up being mostly African mahogany with a little sliver of maple down one side. Let's turn this bad boy up. Top gear. Well, let's get making some pens. No squeaking this week. All right. Got the pen press mounted. I'm going to give myself a fresh edge on this thing because that looks raggedy. Mike Stanifer's here. Oh, okay, good. I'm not squeaking this week, Mike. Check it out. Look at that. No squeaking, no nothing. I think it might be just about time for a new rougher tip. New square tip time. Just about, because this one has been all the way around. I've spun it all the way around. I think I'm on my second time. But you can sharpen them a little bit. You can give them a little wigga on a stone and get them a little bit sharper, but eventually they do wear out. There we go. I am at 2139. The tool rest is not high enough. $25.92. Pretty close. Let us sand it. $120, $240, $320, $400 will do. And then we'll custom grit up to 50,000 Australian bees. So we talk about Lagunas. They make a good product. When I started woodworking, I would hear all these wonderful things about Laguna bandsaws specifically. But you'd hear people talking about Laguna like it was like some unicorn of some kind. Like, oh, if only I could get a Laguna. But I don't know, like, they're a pretty reasonably priced tool for, like, the quality of it. And 400. I'm gonna break that down so I can use it again later. This one was 340. I don't know. See, they print them. They print them on the big ones. They don't print them on the little ones. Here we go. African mahogany walnut or African mahogany maple. Get some custom grit, get some paper towel. I'm only, 4 weeks now away from having this product in stock in my store. I just got 1524. What is that? Is it a lathe? Is that a lathe? It's gotta be. Because couldn't be a drum sander. 1524 is a good sounding lathe. All right. Custom grit step 1. May have over gooped it. But it's okay because I got another box coming. Can I do 600 at top speed here? Yeah, okay. No, that's ridiculous. Speed it up. 600 for bowls maybe, but pens, you gotta speed it up. Break down that grit. Drive that wax nice and deep. We are sanding and finishing at the same time, like wizards, with pet Australian bees. God, so nice. We'll get the rest of it off of there. Go to step 2. All right, that's my step 1 cloth. I'm not going to label it. I'm not labeling paper towel. Step 2. Okay. Oh, look what else I remembered to do. In case I forget to put lids back on. It didn't explode. I'm sorry. We could get, if we get all the way down to the spalted maple, that could explode. We still have a chance. Actually, any of them could explode. I mean, if the gluing didn't quite do what it needed to do when you were putting the tubes in, like, pens can just explode. They don't need to be anything fancy to explode. I'll tell you that. I exploded just a straight up cherry one time because the glue didn't grab the tube very well, and it just, yeah. Yeah, I am looking forward to retailing this to you folks, because that is fan-freaking-tastic. Let's put the lid back on. Got the pen press set up. We got to pick a hardware for African mahogany and maple. So let's see what the options are. We have, let's see, you guys got custom grit on you. Why am I wearing the face mask? Oh, okay. You wear a face mask because it's the responsible thing to do when you're at the lathe. Like I got a spooge of custom grit on my phone screen. All right. My box, hardware. I'm gonna move this out of my way before I wreck it. Oh. All right, we got gunmetal. Everybody's favorite. Satin gold. Fun line? I don't know even what that is. What is this? Satin pearl. So we got satin gold, satin pearl. That's the copper, which is kind of like a rose gold. We've got shiny gold. We've got, wait, that says gold too. All right. We got a whole bunch of like shiny gold. It's satin gold. Paul Waldrop says satin gold. There's some more satin gold. Did I already put the, yeah, okay. Got some more copper. Lily says shiny gold. Chili says satin pearl. Satin pearl is on, yeah, Chili saying satin pearl because he got a pen from me that was satin pearl. And it's nicer than it should be. How much are the hardware kits? It depends how many of them you buy. And whether they're on sale. I bought like the economy bulk pack that I think was like 5 of every kind for $40 American. I don't actually remember. You'd have to go to PSI and check. But I got like the bulk batch of slimline kits. Gunmetal, satin pearl, gunmetal, satin pearl, satin pearl, satin pearl. Okay, so it sounds like satin pearl. You know what? The next pen that I'm going to do, I'm going to pick somebody to choose. The style of pen I'm making is the slimline economy from Penn State Industries. Sounds like satin pearl wins this round. Next time, I'm just going to pick somebody to tell me what kind we're using. Satin pearl this time. That's this one. Ooh, I only have 2 of those. So this is the second last. About $3 a kit for slimlines. It sounds about right. $3, and Paul says $2, which would be the difference between American and Canadian, I guess. Yeah, I think I got. Well, what's 5 of every kind? That's like 30 pen kits. Maybe $45 or something I paid for them, but that's like when you're buying them by the 40. I don't know what they actually are in terms of like if you wanted to order one. So why would you ever order one? Satin pearl on African mahogany and maple. And then we will move on to, what's the second vote? Bubinga. Okay. And then I'm going to I'll think on it. Think on who I'm going to let pick the hardware. Black chrome. Is that not just gunmetal? My favorite slimline is black chrome. How is that not just gunmetal? Because that's basically what gunmetal is black chrome. It's black. Well, yeah. Beckham, what do you mean you'll take the Purple Heart? You want to buy the Purple Heart pen before I even made it? That's what happened last time. That's fine. People can do that. That's literally what happened last time. Chili said, can I just buy that Purple Heart one off of you before you make it? Oh, it would look badass with Paducah or Yatoba with the black chrome. Okay, Beckham is buying the Purple Heart pen. Done. I'll just email you and we'll just do a PayPal or something so that Etsy doesn't take $2 or whatever. Made one for the other Pinnell with a black chrome kit. Nice. You make one for me. Yeah, black chrome might be shinier. I would like to get a black chrome. Gunmetal's relatively shiny. Doesn't matter. We're going to do satin pearl on the maple and African mahogany. Set you guys up. Ooh, that's about as far back as I can get you, I think. Get my bits. God, I cannot get over how much awesomer it is to make a pen with this thing than it is to use pipe clamps. Like, that's ridiculous. Just put it back in there, put this thing in there, and then just like, and then it just goes in. Like, it just, I gotta give it a little more nudge, but that is awesome. That's so awesome. That on there, put that in there. Oh, take the little rubber nubbin off. That's just crazy. I just love that pen press. Don't make pens without a pen press. It sucks. Now that I know how much it doesn't suck to make pens with a pen press, I also know how much it does suck to make pens without a pen press. Because that, just even that out. There we go. African mahogany and maple. Custom gridded. God, that's smooth. Make sure it works. Yeah. Oh, beauty. All right. What's next? Bubinga, I think, right? Yep. God, I can't believe how many pens I made without a pen press. There you go. Bubinga. Stuff is significantly harder. Come on. Wow. Yeah, there's a significant difference between Bubinga and African mahogany. But it's gonna get super shiny though. I bet. Not anymore, it's not. See? I told you. I told you that can happen with anything. I have another one. I have another one. Maybe try a gouge instead of a scraper. Yeah, I could do that. I don't think I've ever turned a pen with a gouge. And I have still not sharpened my my spindle gouge that I got. So I'm not going to just put that straight on a piece of wood. Because I don't expect the economy turning tool from Lee Valley to come sharp. We're just going to go round 2 at Backup Bubinga Blank. Backup Bubinga Blank. Hey, alliteration. And we'll see. We got lots of show in front of us. We got all the time in the world. I could do bowl gouge. Oh, Chili's trying to turn up science here for us, which is a good thing because he's actually a scientist. I don't actually have a skew, Mike. Not really liking that. Nope. Nope, not digging that. fogging up. Hold on. It's quite hard. I don't know if I've never turned a Bubinga pen before, or what. It feels like I thought Purple Heart was hard. And the Australians are just laughing at me because they turn granite. Yeah, it's gonna get pretty shiny though. Oh, damn. Got a little chip. I think I have enough meat left to get rid of it. Oh, here we go. Here's the adventure. Yeah, I'm not through it yet. I think I can. You know what? If I put that at the end, I can put the little clip thing that goes on your pocket over that part. I'm going to try to get through it though. Yeah. I don't know what I should do. I had to thin out both of them. That's as close as I dare, I think. Maybe not. You know what? That's just bare. I wouldn't even really call that a nick anymore. I might actually get through it with sandpaper. Oh, I was like holding my breath there at the end. And it's just such a little nick. And I'm gonna put the little clippy part over that. Little shoe goo. Binding twine. There we go. Shoe goo and binding twine. Welcome to the show, Davo. Oh, it's all but gone. Nobody except you guys will ever know. Nobody but you guys will ever know. I don't even know that I would notice. Jason Boss, looks good from Tennessee. Appreciate that, man. Go Vols. 340. Nobody believed me, Jason, when I said, hey, watch out for this kid, Mahomes, in Tennessee. He's got something. I don't know what it is, but he's got something. Turned out to be a pretty good quarterback. Go 400. Nobody will ever know what happened there. Once the wood gets thin, should you back off some of the force from the tailstock? This is a valid question, Ken. Let's ask somebody who knows how to turn. Because if that's a thing, then maybe. I've never experienced it being a problem having too much pressure. I think without the mandrel saver on here, there could be a too much pressure issue that could end up actually bowing the mandrel itself. But I think with the mandrel saver, I don't know that the pressure is an issue. Custom Grit 1. But we should also ask somebody who knows how to turn. Because maybe. There's a reason that this show is called live turning practice. Because that's what this is. It certainly isn't instructional. Lustery. Bubinga's a cool wood too, because it's like, it's got multiple different grain directions, so like, depending on which direction you look at it, Step 2. Yeah. Bubinga's cool. There's still a little bit, I can just see a little bit of a nick right there. Didn't quite get all the way through it, but it's fine. I'm fine with it. Step 2. And after this one, I think we'll sit down and take a break for a couple minutes. Oh, that's shiny and smooth. And I am picking my barbecue friend Lily. My fellow YouTube star Lily is picking the hardware for this one. What do you think, my gal? What's the actual price for the injured pen? I don't know. It's not that injured. Say $5 off. 20 bucks plus shipping. Size bit to drill them out, 7mm bit. I bought, tell you what, if you buy this guy right here, this is the Mandrel Saver combo pack. Comes with the bushings, both sides, and the drill bit for a 7mm pen kit. And this is a good place to start. Jacob's chuck or drill press. Yep, I use a Jacob's chuck, but drill press is good as long as you've got a way to clamp things upright. It's cheaper to do a Jacob's chuck than it is to do a pen vise. Hey, well, you got to decide. You can't be like, ooh, satin pearl, but shiny gold. Both of those are fantastic options. I only have one satin pearl left. So if we use it on this, we don't have it for any others. Did I get done with the bowl from last week? The bowl from last week, if you weren't here, is at the start, has epoxy curing in the cracks. And Lily picks shiny gold. All right. We're going to try to finish off the last week's bowl next week during the just open hangout thing. What'd you say, shiny gold? Copper. Diggler FPV from 1.5 hours south of me. That means he is in or around Nanaimo. Welcome to the show, my man. Or, whoa, man. Where's my shiny gold? There's satin gold. Satin gold again. Why'd you pick the one that's hard to find? Gold. Gold hardware on a Bubinga pen. It's interesting. Interesting. All right. And then we're taking a break. Oh, so it still has the tubes in it. Could have put those back. I don't need those. Mr. Diggler FPV down in Nanaimo, where do you shop for turning things if you shop for turning things? Because I'm in Nanaimo once in a while, and wouldn't mind having a resource down there to grab either mold blanks or turning tools, or because I like my Courtney store, but I wouldn't mind seeing a different retailer. Paul is purchasing the Bubinga pen. Okay. So it's not going in the draw, I guess. So you got to speak up if you want these things, guys, because apparently they sell quickly. The African mahogany and maple is still in the draw. It's true. Well, he could risk not winning it, is the issue. Pennell says you might win it first. But what happens if somebody else wins it and he wants it for his wife, so maybe he should just grab it. Not a lot here. Tools would be Lee Valley and Langford. Yeah, okay. Artisan Woodworks. Yeah, okay. So your store is my store up in Courtney, because that's where I go. I go to Artisan. You gonna hold off to see if you win it, or you could buy it off the winner? Okay. All right. We'll hold off. We'll put it in the draw. If it doesn't get drawn, then you can purchase it. Paul's got dibs on purchasing it if that's the situation. Don't make pens without a pen press. Oh, that's awesome. That's so nice. Okay. I'm going to try to not keep harping on how awesome that pen vise or that pen press is, but it's hard. It's difficult because of how many pens I made that were a struggle. Like, I can't. It's hard to get over. That is also pretty nice. And gold, Lily, I think. Normally, I don't know about gold with reddish hue pens, but that's so shiny that I think it works. I didn't put the damn pen part in. That would have been bad for whoever got that. There you go. Nice. Rights? Yep. All right. Beauty. That's... God. I don't think you guys can quite understand like the chatoyance and luster of this thing is pretty rad. Let's take a break. We'll have a drink. We'll move on to, what was the next one on the list? Purple Heart. Yeah. Beer time. Good call. That one's just about empty. I'll grab a new one. This also might be the first ever show where I go use the washroom facility in the middle of the show. Didn't do my pre-show washroom trip. That's true. Purple Heart is also spoken for. Who bought the Purple Heart? I should be writing these stuff down. Beckham did. Wait. Maybe? Yeah, Beckham did. Okay, I gotta write this stuff down. Beckham, Purple Heart, Bubinga is Paul, unless gets given away. Leave us here. Yeah, no, I'm not bringing you guys. I'm not bringing you guys when I go to the bathroom. Because, yeah, I want to have an audience next week too. Krista did the sniping. That's true. Krista did snipe the bowl from 2 weeks ago. I think that's fair. I think if you want something, just say that you like, yes, please, mine, purchased. Because then, I mean, it saves everybody the trouble. I don't have to upload it to Etsy and pay them money and like all that nonsense. I don't have to take extra pictures of the thing. Penel got his bowl from Shoppers finally. How long did you leave it sitting at Shoppers? Hardcore fans will ride it out. All right. As long you knew it was there at least. So, oh, Longer Beam should be getting his. If he hasn't yet, it should be very, very soon. He bought the green dyed, the St. Patrick's Day green dyed external outside with the brand in the recess and then the natural inside. What was it? Maple? I don't remember. But it was too big for any of the boxes I had, so that's why it took so long for him to get it. Because I had to find boxes, and then I finally found boxes at Staples, and there was an empty spot on the wall where the boxes were supposed to be that would fit the bowl. And they were like, oh, they're coming in any day now. So then like 4 days later, I got the box that could fit the bowl properly to send off to him. It all worked out in the end. I hope it shows up at his house. You were disappointed by the lack of glitter in your package? Did I send you one of the little branded card things with a little thank you note? Or did I just, oh wait, it's Penel. Screw that guy. No, I didn't. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even bother to send you a little branded card thing. Actually, I may have came up with that idea after I sent yours. I don't. You were expecting a glitter bomb? No, I'm not mean. Like, oh, glitter sucks, man. Glitter gets in everything. And it just, I don't even think I would do that to people I don't like. That's no. Amber, you didn't get a little card either? Okay, then it must have been the batch after your guys's. No, because Chili got one. I don't know, maybe I just forgot. I'm sorry. I try to remember to brand little cards to send to people when they order stuff. But I kind of only remembered that I had those things. See, Megan got one. I don't know how I decided. It may have just been like the day that I was packaging that I remembered those. That's what I'll do, Pinnell. I'll put it in your Christmas card. Okay, I'll send you one when you order the custom grit. I will send you a branded card. I'm very much looking forward to getting that in some more people's hands, because it is a nice product. It's not going to be inexpensive. I hope you guys aren't thinking that you're going to be getting this stuff for the same price as a bottle of Howard's, because that is not the reality of the situation. Do I have stickers? I do not have stickers. I want to get some stickers made. I also want to make some like travel mugs and stuff. Merch is one of my like it was one of my goals in my shop resolutions video, was to get some merch for people who are interested in it. Chili, the pen press I use it is in fact. Did Chili ask what my pen press was and I missed the question? Yeah, it's the Lee Valley Precision Pen Press. I don't know that it's an exclusive thing. It looks an awful lot like the one that I've seen. Well, no, it doesn't look like the Rockler one, really. I don't imagine there are too many people making precision pen presses. Did I get the custom grit and how much money? Yes, I got the custom grit sent to me for free by my friend who makes it, Custom Creations. PSI does have a pen press. I am not familiar with how it works or whether it's the same one. Yeah, Chili Man is Scott from Custom Creations, who makes the custom grit, and he sent me, I'm going to sell this for you because North America needs to have access to this. So he is sending me a batch to retail for him here in North America. So when it comes in, you guys will be the first to know here on the live show. And yeah, that's how it'll be. Speaking of sponsors, how did you glue those tubes in your pen blanks? Funny you should ask, Chris. That the video was lagging. I hope it's not me. Is it? Oh, sorry, guys. This is the first time that I've ever actually experienced it. I've seen a few other people that have been talking about their live shows being laggy and choppy and stuff the last little while too. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Because I haven't run into that problem before and nothing's different. It's got to be a YouTube thing, because Ben at Crimson has been doing live shows too, and he's been running into, and he said it was like, yeah, I get about an hour and a half in and all of a sudden it starts going bad. Is it terrible? Everybody's saying that it's really bad. Tell Sven to quit the PlayStation downloads. But there's nothing different than any other week. I mean, they're both in there doing the same things that they'd be doing any other week. I think it's probably a YouTube problem. Oh, no. I don't want it to be crappy for you guys. Let me know if this persists. Lagging there too, like lagging 2 blocks away isn't good. It's somewhat funny. Oh. All right. Seems to be back. Everything okay. People say it's better. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's a YouTube thing. Because there's been a few other people that I watch that have been talking about how them have been having problems. God. Okay, we're good. Stanifer's still frozen, but we don't really like him anyway. So all right, so we've got African mahogany and maple. We've got a Bubinga. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We're gonna come back and do Purple Heart, and we are an hour 24. Matthias Wandel never has issues on his live feeds. Yeah, he's probably got a solar panel hooked up to some kind of gear situation that powers his entire house there's some kind of energy source buried in his backyard that he's developed from foil, and he's a special kind of dude in numerous ways. Matthias picks his internet up on the side of the road from dumpsters. Yeah. So, he's a special kind of dude. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm going to let the video thing figure itself out, hopefully. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh. Okay, video died. Oh, we got people leaving. Oh, geez. That's not good. Should we try to start it again? No, we can't start it again. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? There's nobody even here. People are leaving. There's only like 7 people left. I want it to work now too. Pinnell's back. B. Pinnell's back. Scott's back, I think. Maybe it's working again. The link shouldn't have changed. 13. No, okay, we got people coming back. This is good. Maybe it's working again. Amber's still here. Stanifer's back. Okay, people coming back in. Video crashed. Okay. Went back to the subscriptions page. So, yeah, there's something happening on YouTube's end. I'm sure of it. Because there's no way that it should be like completely crashing the video. There's nothing different happening inside the house than there normally is. Let me kill the Matthias video. Yeah, you can watch Matthias if you want. It's okay. At least I'm not. I don't think I'm fighting against. Was it? There was one week where I was going to be going up against. What's his face down in Oregon there? God, why can I not remember his name right now? Matthias. Oh, that's what happened. Matthias heard me talking smack about him, and he shut me down. Yeah, he does. I appreciate how he does things as well, Paul. It's I don't have anything against Matthias and how he does things. I just for some reason I just can't. He irks me somehow. I don't know why. I respect his brain, but I just can't watch him. All right, people are coming back. We're back up to 23 people. Let's move on to Purple Heart. Everybody needs a 50-inch wooden bandsaw. This is I'm not sure I agree. I don't know that I agree with that. But I get the sentiment. Purple Heart. For Beckham. I believe Matthias did work for BlackBerry, yes. All right. Roll call is coming back in. People have made it back. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of whoever's fault this is. Pretty sure it's not mine. I don't think it's my kid and wife's fault either, because there's nothing different happening inside than there ever is. Can you pick Beckham's kid hardware? I kind of think we should let Beckham pick Beckham's kit hardware. Amber's back. All right. Everybody's coming back. It's good. I don't know. I'll let Beckham decide whether somebody else can pick his kit hardware. How's that? Maybe he's cool and wants to let somebody else pick his kit hardware. Actually, I know that he's cool, but I don't know if he wants to be cool about letting somebody else pick what kind of hardware he gets on his pen. Beckham is from New York. And let's hope that this doesn't mess up now that I know that somebody actually wants it. Purple Heart's pretty hard too, so I don't know though. That Bubinga felt harder than the last time that I was turning Purple Heart. Hey, go the right way. Hey. That was weird. Hoping that's not a sign of problems for the Laguna. That the switch didn't want to click back to forward. Beckham, it was not the rolling pin order. That was a random guy who reached out on Instagram, actually, who was also from New York. He did order a bowl. Beckham did order a cherry bowl direct, though. I've sent a few things to New York. Probably more things have gone to New York than any other place in the States. Matthias has hacked my house? Oh, man. I hope this goes okay. Yeah, this isn't as hard as the Bubinga. that. Yep. You may have gotten yourself a pen, Mr. Beckham. Purple Heart, sorry, what was that? Something about Purple Heart changing color? Purple Heart changes color to what color? Purple Heart kind of, it'll always stay purple-ish, but it tends to turn into more of a burgundy, in my experience. So it'll go from like this bright purple into sort of a, yeah, I think burgundy would be about the right way to describe how I've seen Purple Heart change. I mean, it's still super pretty. It just, it doesn't stay that rich, bright purple. Pinnell heat treats his Purple Heart pens after turning. Yeah, but eventually it's going to turn into whatever it's going to turn into. Like you can temporarily brighten it up. I mean, I could dye it. Like I could add some purple dye to it and it would stay purple longer. But eventually, oh, maybe with dye it would keep it, but it's not unattractive what it turns into. It's just not that bright, vivid purple. Oh, I started with 240, that's why it wasn't. Grabbed the wrong one. Gotta go twice as long. Video okay for you guys right now? I'm wondering what's going on with YouTube right these days, because this is the first time I've ever had complaints about the video situation. That's got a little situation right there. Step one. Any finishes that minimize the change? Not really. I've found, honestly, I find that Purple Heart just does what Purple Heart wants to do. Usually for me, after you expose fresh Purple Heart, it tends to be a little bit sort of gray. But then like a little bit of sunlight, just bring it back to that super purpley-ness. And then eventually it goes sort of burgundy over time. It's just it's from what I've read, it's a light and oxygen situation. And I don't think that there's too much you can do to control it, really. You just kind of have to let it be what it is and appreciate it for what it is. I haven't met a finish that will do anything different to it than any other finish. But maybe somebody else has some answers. Chris says something about a toaster oven. Torch would work. Yeah, but anything you do to it is just going to be temporary anyway, and it will do the same thing that just like an hour in the sun would do to it. Like it'll richen back up and become that super rich purple again for a while, just by letting it sit around. And then it'll go burgundy. Like we're talking over the course of like a couple of years, right? Like it's not like you're going to be using your pen and watch it turn burgundy as you're writing a letter. Torrified Purple Heart. There we go. You use a heat gun before finish sanding. Yeah, there you go. See, but yeah, I mean, you can make it go back to the bright purple. But if I finish this up and then tomorrow afternoon I throw it out in the sun for a couple hours before I send it to Beckham, when he gets it, it's going to be super purple. And it's still pretty purple. Let's get the rest of that grid off there. You guys are distracting me with all the Purple Hearts questions. All woods are going to do what the wood is going to do. With the heat treatment, it stays purple. I do not believe you. Science says you're wrong, Pinnell. What happened with the pen hardware discussion on Beckham's Purple Heart pen? I was turning, I think, when that discussion happened. Acetone and sunlight? Sure. I'll just I'll leave it out on my back deck on the table for a bit before I send it to you. When you get it, it'll be purple. 4 years and it's still Crown Royal purple. All right, okay. Everyone wants gold on the Purple Heart pens that you make. Golden, yeah, that's actually gold on Purple Heart would be nice. I don't think I've done a gold on Purple Heart. I've done satin chrome, I've done gunmetal, done maybe I've done a gold one. I don't know. See, Chili's looks super purple, and I did his exactly this way. So like over the course of it coming from here to Australia, it purpled back up. We're taking a vote in which hardware to put on, Beckham says. Okay, everybody vote for what hardware Beckham gets on his Purple Heart pen. Gold is actually a really good. Gold would look awesome. Gunmetal looks awesome on Bloodwood. Sean says, I think gunmetal looks awesome on everything. Okay, we got gold, gunmetal, gold, satin pearl, gold, peach green, gold, polished radium. Interesting. Sounds like gold has taken the lead. Unobtainium. Got some more gold. Wish I had some vibranium. Give me vibranium. Gold it is. All right. I think I still got that over here. Yep. Gold it is. And these gold ones still all have tubes in them. So I'm going to have a bag of tubes to make more blanks. And then I do have, oh yeah, satin or shiny. It's a good call. I think we've got to go with the shiny gold. Satin might be okay though. Beckham, satin or shiny gold? Before I take these out of the bag that I'm half taking them out of. Shiny, okay. Shiny gold it is for my boy Beckham. That'll look good on Purple Heart. You're right. You guys are correct that that is a good choice. I'm not sure that copper would be great with Purple Heart, but I could be wrong. And then maybe we do one more. I don't know. What are we at? No, we're not going to do one more. We're going to draw between the Bubinga and the African Mahogany Maple. Copper does look good on walnut. That is correct. Copper looks good on anything that isn't in the red scale, as far as I'm concerned. So like Bubinga, Purple Heart doesn't look good on, but Bubinga, Paduke, some mahoganies that go a little bit red when you finish them. Not a fan. But like walnut, maple, mahoganies that don't go red, copper works well. Okay, so that's those. We're almost at 2 hours. We're 3 pens in. We had some technical difficulties. We had 1 pen explosion. Rosewood or ebony and copper would look fantastic. See, I disagree. Paul says copper doesn't look good on cherry. I've made a cherry and copper pen, and it looked better than I expected it to. In fact, I think Beckham has one. Didn't you buy a cherry and copper pen for your daughter for her graduation or something? Okay, what am I doing? I need the actual pen. Oh. Yeah, Purple Heart and gold is a good combination. I mean, I guess that's why the Lakers picked it, right? They're purple and gold. The LA Kings used to be purple and gold. Boom. Purple Heart and Shiny Gold from my boy Beckham. Super smooth. Sanded to like 100,000 grit or something stupid. That, yeah. That's a good pen right there. Whew. Okay. We're 2 hours. I was hoping to do 4 or 5 tonight, but 3's good. How do I find the press for the inside patches? Seller showed up late. I love the pen press, man. It's like, it makes it so much easier. I love the pen press. I really do. Zebra and Chameleon? I don't know what that means, but it sounds amazing. Blue titanium kit. What? Blue titanium I want. For pen hardware. Oh, you know what? I think I saw that at like pensomething.ca. Pens Canada or something. I don't remember. I bookmarked it. I signed up for his newsletter. Penblanks.ca, that's the one. I did see the blue titanium, and it looks fantastic. And I'm going to get some. Okay. Purple Heart and Gold is sold to Beckham. Sorry about being late. Don't be sorry about being late. You're turning a pipe bowl ashtray. Hey, right on. And don't ever apologize for being late. Don't apologize for not even showing up. This is a bunch of nonsense. Like when you can make it, you can make it. I haven't seen Sheldon for a while, actually. He needs to apologize. No, I have not seen Sheldon for a little while. No, Pinnell, you have to show up. You got the wrench. And I haven't seen Glenn Cross for a while. I haven't seen Amy Gersh for a while. But, people are free to come and go. I don't, no judgment here. I was going to say I probably wouldn't watch this show, but I totally would watch this show. This is the kind of show that I would watch. I need a new beer, and then we're going to do the pen giveaway. God, that's a tough call. I don't even know which one of these I would want to win if I were you guys. I can confirm the internet still works in Nova Scotia. So Todd and Glenn have no excuse. All right. See you later, Scott. Great show when the vid worked. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's disappointing. Because it's got to be frustrating for you guys to be like trying to watch a show and then get the spinning wheel or whatever. I need to watch or Pinnell won't give me back my fancy rake thing. That thing is cool. He sent me like an 8-second long video of him scooping up grass clippings with this cool fancy pull behind the ATV rake thing, and it looks awesome. I mean, I don't have enough yard to make one of those worth it, but all right, here we go. You know how this goes, right? You pick which one you want to win. Bubinga, or let's call it Bubinga or Maple, because that's just easier for you guys to write. You put what you want to win. I draw out of the bowl either Bubinga or Maple, and that's the one we give away, and the people who picked that one get entered in the draw. Chili says Maple. Amber says Maple. I have to try and keep up here. Amber, Maple. Oh, geez, it's going fast. It's going fast. BJ says Bubinga. Mike Stanifer. I'm going to put Stanifer. Maple. Sean McDaniel. I'm going to call you Shawnee Mick. It says Maple. Megan. Bubinga. B. Pinnell. Says Maple. Dan Roselle. Speak up sometimes, Dan. Dan R. Says Maple as well. That's a new name. Welcome to the show. Ken goes with Bubinga. Hall wants the Bubinga, obviously, because he tried to buy it. Maple or Paul's pen. Beckham says Bubinga. Can you imagine if Beckham won and I had to send him 2 of the 3 pens that I made tonight? Digler. Maple. Krista says Maple. Most people want the Maple, it feels like. Lily wants the Maple as well. Bergen wants the Maple. At this point, I would be picking Bubinga because I'd have a better chance, you guys. Maple. Brian. Maple. Feels like I have more names than I have people watching this show. Dan. Oh, no, Dan is just lurker. Okay. While turning yourself, hey, absolutely. Let's go 2 for 2. Sean. Didn't I have you down here, Sean? Shawnee Mick. I've got you down for Maple, man. You can't change your answer now. Patches wants Bubinga. I get you. All right. What do we got? If I do not say your name and your choice while I'm doing this rundown, I do not have you written down and you are not going in the draw. So pay attention. We got Chili, Amber, BJ, Stanifer, Shawnee Mac, Megan, B. Pinnell, Dan R, Ken, Paul. I just have the word Bubinga written down. So that's probably somebody that should tell me. Digler, Krista, Lily, Bergen, Brian, Patches. Who was Bubinga that I just wrote the word Bubinga and then didn't put their name beside it? Let's see. Chili, Amber, BJ, Stanifer, Shawnee Mac, Megan, B. Pinnell, Dan. Was it Beckham? Oh, geez. It was too, because I don't have you down in here. Okay, Bill also needs to speak up more often. Bill Krulak. Welcome to the show. Krulak said Bubinga. All right. Megan says Beckham. Oh, okay. Right. Because that's who it was that I missed. And let's grab, I don't have any random. Oh, hey, we'll do it. We'll do it out of the flamed maple incomplete bowl that has epoxy curing in it to fill cracks. That's where we'll draw from. Because that's what's closest to me. And then I'll show off the progress on the guitar that I haven't done yet. Is Kyla in the draw? Hold on. No. No, Kyla is not in the draw. Kyla says Maple. Maple. Okay, here we go. That was the last call. Kyla. Oh, let's first we'll do Maple, Bubinga, cut those out to see what we're actually giving away, because no point in cutting out all the names. Maple? This is Bubinga. I should prove it. Bubinga. It's weird having only two things in a like 11-inch bowl. I gotta just mix them, so I don't know which one's which. Okay. We're giving away the maple and African mahogany pen. So that means that Paul gets to buy the Bubinga one, doesn't he? That's funny. Hey, Longar Beam showed up. You get your bowl yet? It's got to be close. Okay, so maple and African mahogany pen, which means we've got chili and amber. We got Stanifer and Shawnee Mac. We got B. Pinnell and Dan R. No, not yet. Oh, geez. It's got to be close. I'm sorry about the delay. The box problem was we talked about it. Oh, geez. All 5 of these names. I can cut that out in one block. And then Kyla down here. So we got those 2. These 2. These 2. That, in case anybody is wondering, was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bubingas to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Careful of the glitter when you open it. That's not a thing. I would not do that to anybody. Like, I can't even think of somebody that I would want to have make glitter go all over their living room. All right. Oh, Misfit didn't get in because his feed was 3 minutes behind. Sorry, dude. You'll make the next one. Oh, that would have been cheap shipping too. Okay. Here we go. Who did I just fold up? Diggler. Bergen. Brian. Brian, the new guy. Kyla. Oh, that one's going all the way to Australia if I do that. It's going to be like $70 to send that. Lily. It's not going to be $70. No, I wouldn't glitter Matthias. I don't dislike the dude, like, as a person. Chili. Why'd you guys both go for maple? Like, shouldn't you have gone for the 2 different ones to increase your chances? Krista. B. Pinnell. Amber. Stanifer. Dan R. Shawnee Mac. I woke up and liked the maple. He's downstairs working. Oh, you guys got to communicate. All right. Shawnee Mac. You're in. Here we go. It wasn't organized. Yeah, you guys got to communicate these things. You screwed this one up. Well, wait, you actually both ended up in the good draw that is the giveaway, so I guess you didn't screw it up. But what if you both pick Bubinga? Then neither one of you would have a chance right now. Who we got? Amber Carden wins the African Mahogany and Maple with Satin Pearl hardware. I'm going to just clip your name under there. I already have that address, so you don't need to worry about sending it to me. Thanks, everybody, for having fun with me again on Saturday night. Beckham, I'll hit you up with a PayPal link or like invoice or whatever for the Purple Heart. God, this stuff is so smooth. It's what you get. This is what you get when you let a scientist make finish. Beckham was your name in the draw? I think so. Yeah, you were Bubinga. I got Bubinga Beckham. All right. So that's it. That's all. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, didn't Paul want this? But no, I'm not doing discount codes anymore. I should make that announcement. So, remember for a few weeks there, I was giving you guys a 20% off discount code in the Etsy store? Turns out that that's a bad idea because I sent 3 bowls out one day. There was the 3 bowls came in during one. The 3 bowl orders came in during one of the shows. And when Etsy paid me, it gave me $170. And when I sent those bowls out, Canada Post got 90 of those dollars, which brings me down to 70, 80-ish dollars. And those blanks cost me $45, which means that I made approximately like $7 an hour for my effort to make them. So I'm gonna hold off on the discount codes for a little bit and try to reestablish what it is that my pricing scheme looks like. And then it's fine because like I'm doing this to have fun and hang out with you guys, but I realized when I got $170 and then 90 of it went to shipping, and then I think it was because my renewal happened on Etsy at the same time, so I got dinged with like my additional like 10 70-cent renewal whatever's or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Lose Etsy and get a website. I do have a website. I haven't set up the like retail section of it yet because I think that actually costs additional money to my website provider. I'm obviously not good at business. Why are you guys asking questions? The shipping cost correct on Etsy? It's close. I rounded things. So like sometimes I think stuff that is like labeled as $20 shipping, depending on where it's going, it could be like 17 to 23 kind of a thing. So like that stuff averages out. Yeah, I'll get it figured out. But for now, I'm just gonna hold off on the discount code situation. Not good in business. That's funny because I've gone into business with Chili and now he's like, uh-oh. Yeah, see, Penel, your shipping was 2106 for some reason. And yeah, it cost, I think, around $20 to get from east to west, or from west to east coast. It, like I said, I just kind of, you have to put a price in for the shipping, so I had to like estimate. Shipping, Beckham, for you for the pen is 15. You pretty sure YouTube and Etsy didn't buy the planer. Yep, it's true. Todd's shipping was 25, which was about right. I see, that's the thing. It's just an estimate. I just assume that things kind of equal themselves out in the long run. And they probably don't. But there have been a few times where I think somebody got overcharged for shipping by a couple of bucks, and I felt bad about it for a little bit, and then realized that like that's unfortunately the way that it works. Because I can't say if you're buying from Florida, like in Etsy, I can't put if you're buying this in Florida, it's $27.50. I hope you're not paying more because it cuts into your profits. Yeah, I need to be better at business. Amazon ships for free. That's a good point, Chris. You just buy your handcrafted pens from Amazon. You pay Bezos. I'm going to say good night. Thank you all once again for coming. Thank you. Amber, congratulations. That'll be on its way. Yeah, Todd, you had a problem. The discount code tried to take off twice, and I appreciate you not pulling the trigger when you saw that happening. But yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. You can order diapers tonight and have them on your doorstep by Monday. If it makes me feel better, I bought close to $300 worth of wood to make 7 cutting boards for families. Yeah, that's what it does. Oh, right, guitar. Let's check out the guitar. Show you guys where I'm at. Ooh. Chair problem. Guitar update. So, this is where the guitar is at. I have started the initial shaping of the outside. So I've started to relieve some edges so that the sapele is coming through in different amounts in different areas. So there'll be little bits of sapele coming through in the curves and up here with the arm area. Around the front, so there'll be sort of a thin line of sapele showing through around here, and then down here it gets a little wider. That'll get a little bit wider over the sanding process as well. So will that guy there, and then I might get a little bit coming through on the end of the horn here, and then on the back I've got my back plates installed. I did go with screws. I know that we were talking about magnets maybe, but I just didn't feel like it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel like the extra effort for the back of the guitar. But back plates are covering the electronics cavities. The shaping has started to take place on the front. Everything is sanded up to 80 grit, so we're gonna We're going to keep sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding. I've got my holes drilled between pickup cavities and the electronics cavities and up to the bridge post and down through from here. I'm not going to be able to show you, but there are holes running between all of those places for wires to run. And it is coming. How did I drill that? How did I drill what? That? Came in like this. Yeah. I got like a drill bit that's like a foot long. And just nice and shallow. So, guitar is coming along. It's getting close. I haven't started to round over the back yet and do the final sanding on the back because I may have to go a little bit deeper in this cavity depending on the depth of the posts on my potentiometers. And I'm pretty sure I have to go deeper on this one because I've only got like that much on the switch. What does it weigh currently? I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to guess. It weighs about as much as this guitar. It does look like a real guitar, right? Like, I'm super pleased with how guitar looking it is. I was just here to do your school project. God, don't do a school project on me, man. Found out that you're live streaming, so decided to join. Yeah, more than welcome. What was the actual question? How much does it weigh? No, there was a different question. Oh, how am I rounding it over? Well, lots of different things. The initial armrest cutaway, I actually did by bumping back one of my templates by about 7 inches and then going off the template with my low angle jack plane and shaving it away until I got down to a place that I liked. And then I did some work with the Shinto rasp. And I did some work with some 80 grit sandpaper on the Random Orbit sander. I did some work with a crappy Mastercraft rasp thing that I had to go buy because only Halifax is allowed to have good rasps in terms of Lee Valley. Thank you. I am actually quite pleased. Looks awesome. I appreciate that. I'm pretty stoked with how it's going. I still have another month to finish it up. So, yeah. It's getting close. I really, like, at this point, once I get those electronics cavities to the right depth so that the bits come through the right amount on the front, then I can round over the back and then do final sanding on it all and do the final fret work on the frets and then finish it and then try to figure out how to solder and run wires through it. Don't tell me, but I'm getting a Shinto rasp for your birthday. Atta guy. It's a good. This is the first project I've had that Shinto rasp for like 2 years. This is the first thing I've used it on, and I should have been using it like often. As soon as you get it, flip it over to the fine cutting side from the coarse cutting side that it comes in. Nobody needs to use the coarse cutting side of a Shinto rasp for anything. The fine cutting side of a Shinto rasp is plenty coarse. Pro tip. Anyway, that's the guitar update. That's the show. Beckham, I need to hit up with a PayPal. Oh God, this stuff is so smooth. You guys need to buy this when I get it. This finish, this custom grit stuff. Because like every time I pick something up that I've done with it, I'm like, that's stupid. I'll send you the PayPal link. I'll probably send it tomorrow back with my gut. I want to settle down and not do any more things for tonight. But stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Patches, I'm expecting it in, well, it went in the mail last week. So the guy in the boat bringing it from Australia should be here before the end of May. That's about as good as I can get in terms of approximating. He is pretty clever. It's too bad he's ugly. Oh, I'm sorry, that was mean. And I mean, it was funny, but because I didn't mean it. Because you're an attractive dude. I didn't mean it. All right. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for watching. Who's ugly? I don't know. I it's definitely not talking about you. I just want to just feed some more wood through this planer. But I'm going to wait till tomorrow because it's pretty loud. It's me. He's not ugly. I know he's not. That's why it was funny. Like if he was actually ugly and I called him ugly, that would be mean. But when somebody is not ugly and you call them ugly because you're friends, it's funny. Right? Thanks, everybody.